Okay, we got this little Porta power jack. It's a 20-ton hydraulic ram, and this is for one of my mechanic customers. Basically, it says it's leaking, so we're going to try taking it apart. Look, sometimes it's not worth it, but I can show you how to do this yourself. I mean, I don't know what this costs, but we're going to take it apart. Usually there's just one seal, one piston seal, and then it gets worn and it'll start leaking and it comes out the top. So let's take a look and see if we can do a quick fix type deal on this, kind of show you how to do it yourself. I mean, this is not a Harbor Freight type. It's probably a little higher quality one. But let's see, make sure you got your safety glasses and gloves on when you're doing it. There's usually a spring inside of these things that make them go back in. So it's just single acting. So let's see if we can see what's going on here. So it's got a little spanner. Okay, that's kind of loose. It's got a spanner nut in there. I'm using a screwdriver. You don't want to beat it up, but I don't really have a spanner tool to do that, but this is coming out. You don't want to hammer on this, like I said, because then you won't get it back in. I've done a bunch of these, even one of ours I've done, and they start seeping out of this. You'll see why once I get it apart here. Okay, so you can see that little slot, little retaining nut. Let's just see here. Okay, we might have to take this out because this has got a check in it. Let's go ahead and pop that out of there. Okay, down on the base, I see what it is. There's a spring. We're going to have to undo it. Oh boy, that's on there tight. We'll see if we have the seal for it. Could be metric. Most likely it is. And take that out. So on the base there, there's an Allen bolt in there. You're gonna want to undo that. It's got, let's see what that is. It's got a bunch of Teflon tape on it. We'll just pull that out anyways. It could just be, can't tell. Okay, let me get an Allen wrench. We'll reseal that for him anyhow. It must be metric. Yep. So that tells me we're going to have metric seals in this. It might just be an Allen head. Yeah, it is. We'll just reseal that anyways. That's not hooked to any spring, so. Okay, so we got the aluminum soft jaws. We'll grab this. Let's see if I can get this thing to come out. Oh, that's tight. That sucker's tight. Okay, what I'm thinking is there's another. Yep, I see it in there. The question is, there's a spring. There's a spring in this thing, and it's got, I can see it down in there. There it is right there. So if you look inside here, there's a roll pin. There's a roll pin. If you look in here, I don't know if you can see it with this. There's a roll pin right there that's holding the spring in. So I'm wondering, what we'll do is we'll get a roll pin punch and we'll punch it in, and then that'll let the spring loose, and then we can get it out. A roll pin punch. Let's put this up here where I can control it a little better. Okay, there we go. That's what was holding the spring in. And now, there we go. There it is. So you'll see all that's in there is an O-ring. So what's happening, here's the spring that it was hooked on. Okay. And the only seal is this O-ring. So all we can really do, now I can check to see if we have a poly seal in there. But that's why, so the thing after using it, the seal will wear out and then it'll start seeping by. That's all that's in there. There's no seal in the head. It's all done by the piston. And you take it, you look in this barrel, and it looks fairly clean in there. So basically, yeah, it's really clean. You just need to change that seal. So that's basically how you do it. And then we'll go and punch this back in. See that? So there's a spring that pulls it back in. So we're going to have to punch that in there. That's basically it. I mean, I'm not going to show you, but just show you how to get it out. And we're going to change this seal right here. So that'll be it for this one.